Get your game on, everybody. I'm Deuce with Deuce Gaming, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist GX Series walkthrough Part 9 of this thing. The next one is Alexis Rhodes versus Titan in A Reason to Win. Now, I will not be using Alexis's deck. I will be using one of my own custom decks, and I will be using Elemental Hero or one of my decks of my choice. I'll decide it on the way to the thing. Now, I know a lot of guys want to see Alexis's deck. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will do another thing and show you her deck, but I just don't like her deck. Sorry, guys. Alexis tended to her brother in the infirmary. A mysterious voice suddenly filled her head, saying that she could save her brother under one condition, that she beat him in a duel. It was the voice of Titan. Thought to be lost in the Shadow Realm, he had returned as one of the Shadow Riders. Alright, so we duel, and if I win, you restore my brother's memories. That's the deal.
Your end of it at least, but if I win, I get something too. Your spirit key and your soul taken back with me to the Shadow Realm. When you and I first met up, I was but a charlatan of the shadows. However, since being taken in by them, I am now the real deal, an authentic Shadow Rider. Let us begin.
Alright, so I'm going to be using my deck, and I want to show you guys this thing. If you guys saw me talking about it before in the last video, I actually had to cut and edit, like I explained, because I lost like 3 times in a freaking row. Because it just, this game would not give me a decent hand. The first duel I got all spell cards and just kept drawing all my spells. I don't even have that many, well I kind of do, in this deck. And in the last one, I had Jack next to squat when it came to monsters other than level 5 and higher. So, it was a bit of a pain in the ass, to be totally honest. Alright, so we're going to set Magician's Circle face down, and we're going to summon Skilled White Magician in attack mode. Then we're going to activate Burden of the Mighty. Now, this card makes my opponent's monsters lose attack points based on their level by levels of 100. So, 1 star, 100 lost. 2 stars, 200 lost. Does not affect their defense mode. Alright, and Skilled White Magician gains spell counters. Once I have 3, I contribute to him to special summon a Buster Blader from my hand deck or graveyard. So he'll be useful if I want to get a strong monster right off the bat. Alright, so it's my turn. I'm going to draw my card, which is Dark Valkyrie, but we're not going to summon her. We're going to summon Breaker because I do not trust that face down. He gains his spell counter, and what we're going to do is we're going to activate his effect to get rid of that face down. Alright, so that face down looked like it was a trap card. Yes, destroy any monsters that inflict battle damage to a player's life points by attacking directly, which is Death's Counter Blow. Alright, so good thing I got rid of that. We're going to activate Mage Power. We're going to equip it to Breaker. Now he gains another spell counter because another spell card was activated. What we're going to do is we're going to have attack with Breaker, right? And we're going to activate our face down, which is Magician's Circle. Now this, when a spellcaster monster attacks, both players can special summon a spellcaster type monster from our deck with 2,000 or less attack points. So what I'm going to do is summon Silent Magician level 5. Now I could summon Dark Magician Girl and get a bonus with that. He doesn't have any though, spellcasters, but I don't have a worry about that. So we're going to destroy his Terror King. We're going to attack him directly with Skilled White Magician. And we're going to attack him directly with Silent Magician. Level 4. And then we're going to end our turn. Alright, so he's going to draw his card, which makes Silent Magician, anytime my opponent draws a card, he gains a spell counter. And that includes after draw phase, like a spell card that allows you to add a card from your deck to your hand. Alright, so I'm going to draw. Alright, so we got Slifer the Sky Dragon. Now, I did add this card to my deck for a very specific reason. Slifer the Sky Dragon is my favorite god card of all time. But the only downside is his attack is based on how many cards I have in my hand. And I want to summon Dark Valkyria, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm a sucker and I want to summon Slifer, like, really bad. So we're going to have Skilled White Magician attack that monster, which was another Terror King. Alright, so when he activates that, I'm going to... Bye-bye, monster. You were nice to know. Alright, so we're going to end our turn. We cannot actually summon our monster now because I was not expecting him to play that card. But you know what? It's all within the cards. He's going to keep playing defensive until I can get rid of that card. So what we're going to do is we're going to summon Dark Valkyria in attack mode, okay? And we have to be able to keep her on the field, right, until the next turn, because we can't get rid of it on our next turn. When we can summon her, place a spell counter on her, and then we activate her effect to get rid of that trap card, because that trap card's going to bite us in the ass really bad. Alright, he's going to be summoning Lycanthrope. I should have activated Swords of Revealing Light, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. Now he's going to be attacking my Skilled White Magician, and I lose it. Now I can't summon the monster I want. Now he's going to sacrifice that to set a monster face down, and he's going to end his turn. I should have activated Swords, but I wasn't thinking clearly. But look, we got Skilled Dark Magician now. Alright, but we're not going to summon him. We're going to resummon Dark Valkyria, and we're going to activate her effect to place a spell counter on her, right? Alright, next we're going to do is we're going to activate her effect again, and we're going to remove that spell counter to apparently not, you know, be able to destroy the trap card. I thought it was any card, but I guess not. Alright, so we're going to go to our battle phase, then our main phase, right? Because I could have done it right off the bat. We're going to activate Swords Revealing Light, which increases breakers of attack points. Then we're going to end our turn because we cannot do anything. We cannot attack him directly and make him lose life points until we get rid of that trap card. So I'm hoping I draw MSP, which is Mystical Space Typhoon, or another instant, or a card that allows Breaker to get another spell counter. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to summon Skilled White Magician in attack mode. Now, our goal right now is mainly to try to get this because these guys are not affected by traps or monster effects. Alright, never mind. Anyways, we're going to end our turn. We cannot do anything because we cannot trust the face down, nor can we trust anything that like this, like that. He's going to activate Pendulum, so now any Archfiend monsters he summons are not affected. Alright, Polymerization is not going to do us any good. None of this is really going to do any good. For some reason I can't activate her effect. I don't know why I can't activate her effect. Once while this card faces one of... Oh, I guess it's only once. Well, that sucks donkey dunk. Alright, so she's essentially useless. We're going to end our turn because there's nothing we can do. We cannot attack him directly until we get either MSP or a very specific card I'm waiting for, which I'm really hoping it comes. Yes, this is the card I wanted. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to activate Spell Power Grasp. This allows us to put that on Breaker the Magical Warrior. That gives him a bonus, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to activate his effect. We're going to discard that to destroy Death's Counter Blow. Now, we're going to summon a God card, guys, just because we can. Sacrifice Valkyria, Skilled Magician, and our Breaker. Which probably a mistake, but you know what? We summon Slifer the Sky Dragon, and we're going to attack mode. Slifer the Sky Dragon will attack him directly. He loses 2,000 life points, and we're going to end our turn. And we have a God card, people, and if he summons a monster, normal or special, that monster loses 2,000 attack points. And he summons Fiend's Mirror. Slifer's effect needs to be when they're in attack mode, so that's why that did not work. But right now, we're going to go into attack mode. Slifer's attack points is now 3,000 because we have 3 cards in our hand. And I would set down Mikizuru or Michizuru, however it's pronounced. I think it's Mikizuru, but you know, I don't know. I don't speak as that. Alright, so we're gonna go into attack mode with 4,000 attack points with Slifer the Sky Dragon and end this duel with a God card. Alright, so he's gonna special summon that. Alright, so we're going to replay the attack. We're going to destroy Terror King. And we're going to end our turn because there's nothing else we could do. And we're an idiot and didn't summon a monster because we wanted to end the duel with a bang. Alright, so now we can actually do something. We can MSP. We're going to activate that just because we can and destroy that spell card, that pendulum. And then we're going straight to attack mode. So we're going to retry this with Slifer the Sky Dragon, attack Titan directly. And we just won the duel with a God card, people.
No, not again!
Atticus. Lexi! Addie, welcome back. Thanks, Lex, for everything. Wait, There's so many unanswered questions, like how you ever ended up in the Shadow Realm. Titan said you did it for the power. Believe me, Lexi, I never chose to go. One day, a few of us were told to meet up in the abandoned dorm, and then it happened. There was supposed to be a duel test in the basement, but instead, we found hundreds of those little shadow fiends. I couldn't escape. I was brought to the Shadow Realm. They brainwashed me for months until I became this thing called Night Shroud. By who? Who was it that brainwashed you? I never did figure that out. However, the person who called me to take the duel test was Professor Banner. Our Professor Banner? So he's in on it? Alright guys, so that's the end of that one. I'm going to end this part here. The next one's Amnail's Endgame. Hope I pronounced that right. Amnails, Amneals, Amnamanamas, I don't know. But I'm Deuce with Deuce Gaming. May the heart of the cards be with you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see y'all next time.